Rodney Graves.
Jennifer Melton.
Hannah Melton.
Chloe Graves.
Caleb Bundy.
Haley Melton.
Justin Milton.
Kathy Graves.
May we live long and die out. This is a quote directly from VHEMT.org. Hi, I'm Andrew Graves. Today I'm going to tell you about the Voluntary Human Extinction Project. I chose to research this organization primarily because it's something we don't normally hear about, but it could definitely be a big issue to us as the human race. As harsh as the Voluntary Human Extinction Project may seem, they do have a few ideas behind their beliefs that they think is for a good cause. Basically, the VHEMT is a movement that pushes for a decrease in population and a total stop to reproduction. After reviewing the website of the organization, VHEMT.org, I was able to find that their goal is to allow the Earth's biosphere to completely get back to good health and heal itself. And to do so, they believe that we must completely cut down on the human population. This is the only way to allow Earth to rebuild itself from the harmful things humans have done to it. The organization feels that if we as a species could get the population down to around 10,000 people, then we can sustain human life without hurting the Earth anymore. But many volunteers for the movement feel that the only way to preserve the Earth completely and to let it heal itself is if we can entirely extinguish our species. Because at 10,000 people, we would still have the opportunity to grow back to the population we are today, and with how our numbers grow, that's definitely a likely cause. So to show you, we are currently at 7.5 billion, and they want us to be at 10,000. 10,000 is only 0.00013% of 7.5 billion. So in order for this to ever happen, it would have to be a very drastic change. So a question for the movement is, how is this possible? The group does not prevent suicide or murder in any way, so what actions do they take for that? Even if it seems they want us to all die out, it is not by harming those that are alive today. When dealing with an organization like these, there are some other questions as well. Questions about the beliefs of the VHEMT are very important, especially when asked about abortion. Since they are focused on the extinction of the population, they do openly favor abortion. And even when answering this question on their own website, they state that pregnancy should be prevented whenever possible. The Inverse Body and Mind is a scientific news association that was allowed to interview the leader of the VHEMT, and his name is Les Knight. Some of their questions that they asked Les Knight was how he wanted to heal our population, to which he replied that he does not believe genocide is the answer to the problem, but abortion and refraining from pregnancy are the main answers to this question. Inverse also asked him what they thought about suicide. He noted that even though it does lower the population, there is not a significant number of people committing suicide or attempting suicide that it would make a difference for their goal, which is to end population. Now, as harsh as all of this may seem, Knight and his followers do have some points to their ideals. In 2002, Columbia Education posted an article about the human race by Catherine McGinley. And although this may seem a bit outdated as an article, it does have a good point to it. She says that it is believed that the sheer numbers of the species will bring the planet to carrying capacity and reach critical mass very soon, if it hasn't already. As with all the dense populations, disease epidemics are expected to increase in frequency and intensity, and worldwide plague or resource crisis would cause widespread casualties. Now, this was said over 15 years ago, and our population is still rapidly growing day after day. So the only thing that could happen for this is a massive epidemic. And maybe the VHEMT is onto something that could refrain from the entire world being destroyed. But the question is that the right way to do so, and is it the right time to do it? Thank you.